Hello, I'm Gabe Shelton from No Chains Needed, and welcome to my 2022 In the Bag. So we'll start off with the bag itself. We use the Eagle McMahon signature grip bag. I believe this one came out last year, maybe early last year, and I was already wanting to get a grip bag, so I'm glad I picked this one up. I enjoy it. I got a Ledgestone patch on it and also a Heisenberg patch. That's my bag. Now, what's inside the bag? What am I throwing? We're gonna start out with the putting putters, and if you know me, if you've watched these videos before, it's obvious this will probably never change unless I go through a putting midlife crisis, but it is the Judge. I got two of the same stamps, preferably the Classic Blend Judge. I don't like them too stiff, don't like them too soft. These are perfect feel. They beat up nicely, and these are my putters. Now, we're gonna go to my throwing putters. I keep all 5 of these in the top pocket. So my throwing putters, we'll start out with most overstable, work our way down. We have a Crystal Flex Get Freaky Zone. It's clear with a light blue teal stamp on it. I like this for backhands, forehands, just anything that I need to just go straight and dunk. If you've thrown a zone, you know what a zone is. It's great. Zones are great. Now, one that's a little straighter to stable, one that's beat in quite well, is a Exo Soft Tactic. I don't know. Yeah, you can see it on camera. Look how warped this thing is. Probably not the best for consistency, but I've had this for probably over a year. It's beat in so nicely. And I can just flick this thing with a good pop and it'll just ride straight. Maybe a little finish at the end, but the main thing I like about this one over the zone, no skip. This thing hits the ground, stops on a dime. It's grabby. The soft plastic's so grabby, and that's why I love it. You want to be as close to the basket as possible. You don't want those tester putts for par. So, Exo Soft Tech. Now this disc is new in my bag, and I've been looking for a disc like this. I wanted a kind of understable putter to throw, and that is the EV7 Mobius. Never heard of this putter, but got it recommended to me, and I've been loving it. It's really deep. I didn't think I'd like such a deep putter, but it flies great. I can just barely throw it. Just a smooth little hyzer, and it'll just pop up and just ride straight with a little bit of finish. If I throw it really hard, it'll get the turn I'm looking for. I think it's gonna beat into an amazing putter. So, the Mobius. All right, now let's go to the mid-ranges. One of the favorite slots in my bag, I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mid-ranges. We'll go with the most overstable. This one's brand new to the bag, but not brand new to me as a player. The Justice. I was bagging the Mutant there for a while, and I don't know. I don't think I like the way it's shaped. I love the Justice. It's dumb overstable. It's exactly what you would expect it to be. Mainly, this is thrown for sidearms, but if I need that overstable backhand shot, I'll go to it. But Justice. I wonder if I'm gonna keep making all these short lefty putts. Gotta miss one eventually. All right, the next slot is it's overstable, not like the Justice there. They'll give me some more straight flight. This is a Buzz OS money stamp. Got this from the Dynamic Disc Pro Shop in Springdale, Arkansas, and I love it. I've never threw a Buzz OS until I got this one earlier this year, and my God, it's money. I love the Buzz OS, and the Buzz OS will probably never come out of my bag. It's such a good disc. I don't know why I've never thrown it before. I love it. My phone has 5% of battery left, so I gotta be quick. The next slot, Full Turn Navigator. If you don't know what Full Turn is, it's a couple guys local to me. They started their own company, and I've played around here and there with some of their discs, and this one, I think it's one of their most popular molds, the Navigator. It's very straight to stable. It's got a good stable finish. You can rely on this. You can give it a lot of juice. It's just gonna ride straight for you. So it's a good mid to have. Next, 5-time Huck Stamp Buzz. This thing is just straight. It is the straightest mid I've ever thrown. It's broken beautifully. And yeah, it's great. It's saving me a lot of strokes. Just straight little 280, 300, perfect. One of my favorite mid-ranges ever, the Origin. This is the Midnight Prowl Kyle Klein Origin. Flippy. Throw this thing really hard on hyzer, just flips up, drifts. If I need a shot that's a little flippier than that buzz, or if it's a really strong tailwind, I'll go to this over the buzz. All right, now on to the fairway drivers, where we have 6 fairway drivers. We'll go with most overstable. Ghost Stamp, Lucid X, Eric Oakley, Felon. Disgustingly overstable, what can I say? It's not like a tilt, but it's very, very, very overstable. Next is 2022 Nate Sexton Firebird. You ever done a Firebird? Straight, for me, it's about straight for 250, 280, and it dumps. It's great. Love it for sidearms. These are a little gummier than the last couple runs that I've thrown, and I really like this little gummy feel that this one has. Next on the stable list, Thunderbird. It's a big germ. I think it's a 2019 or 2020. I'm not exactly sure. Had this one for about a year. It's just a little less stable than that Firebird. Flies straighter, a little bit farther before it dumps. I like this one for sidearms as well. I can throw it backhand and sidearm. It's a good disc. Next on the stability list, so, I don't know which one it is between these two. Surprisingly, it's probably this Neo Essence. Every Essence I've ever thrown, stupid understable, like roller disc. This one's stable, and I bought it off discdie.com, and it's a gorgeous looking disc. Really surprisingly stable if you've thrown an Essence though, so it's kind of weird. Next, Halo Roadrunner. Just went in the bag, Juliana Corver, Halo Roadrunner. Love it, it's such a good hyzer flip. Just hyzer flips the flat, maybe a little drift, and then stability at the end. Great, I love the Roadrunner. And now this disc was a gift from my buddy Nate Rogers for my birthday last November. This is a Lucid Vandal, but it has a All Might stamp on it from the show My Hero Academia. And yeah, this disc is sick. The flippiest fairway in my bag. I can just throw it on hyzer and it just turns and rides. It's great. All right, on to the distance drivers. Let me find the flippiest one or I guess we're going overstable first. The most stable distance driver I've ever thrown. D2 Pro in 500 plastic prototype. Chandler Wilson recommended this one to me because I needed something to fight these Oklahoma winds because I was just getting demolished by these winds. I didn't have anything that could fight it. This thing can fight it. It's so stable. It only comes out in certain situations. I don't throw it very much, but when I do, I know what it's gonna do. Next on the stability, we have a Lucid Defender. I've had this one for probably 2 years now, and it's overstable, not like that one, but it's probably my most trusty sidearm disc if I need something to get right quick. This one, not thrown too much, but if it's mainly thrown for sidearms. So, yeah. Next on stability, we'll go with the Cloudbreaker 3. Gray Cloudbreaker 3 with the blue stamp. Good pop to it. I've had this one since they released this year, and it's awesome. I throw this one on just big anhyzers, and it just kind of rides, flexes out. One of my farthest flying discs in my bag, and it's trusty. Yeah, I love the Cloudbreaker. Now we'll go to the Cloudbreaker 2. Can't even see the stamp anymore. It's like it's gone where my thumbs have just rubbed it off. Had this one for probably 2 years. I think the Cloudbreaker 2 came out last year. I'm not sure, but it's just a little less stable than that one. This is probably my favorite sidearm disc. I get the most consistent fly and distance with this. I don't have the best sidearm in the world, but I feel comfortable throwing this one. Now, one of my favorite discs of all time, always, is a good beat-in Champ Boss. Had this one for over a year, and it's pretty much a hyzer flip boss. It's got good distance to it. Love it for sidearms. I like beating in a good champ boss. I don't know, they just fly amazing. It's weird, but I don't know, I love it. The next one on the list is this clear Neo Enigma. I didn't ever see a lot of clear ones made, but this one has a blue stamp, and it flies really good. It's just nice little hyzer flip. Rides a little bit straighter than that boss does, but still has a good finish at the end. Now this next Enigma I have, very flippy. This is a Huck Stamp Neo Enigma I've had for a while. And probably, this disc is probably the one I've thrown I think my farthest throw ever was like, maybe like, I think it was like 460 or 480 downhill a little bit at Riverview Park a couple years ago. And it was recorded on U-Disc with this disc. So when I get a hold of this thing, it bombs. And then the last disc is, let me get this right, Crystal Flex Glow Nuke SS. This is one of the Foundation disc runs that came out, I think earlier this year, and God, it feels so good, and this thing is flippy. But if you give it enough height and enough time, it could be stable, a little stable in like a tailwind situation. It's just like an effortless disc. Like don't throw it very hard, and it goes. So yeah, that's all the discs. They're in my bag. I made every single lefty putt. That's impressive. And yeah, if you guys want to see more in the bags from my other friends who are on this channel, let me know. Leave a comment, and see you guys in the next one. Peace out.